Welcome back everybody to MK Mobile. I am GTG and this is a segment that I like to call Your Suggested Teams. Now, some of you may be new to this channel. This might be the first video you've ever seen on my channel, but a lot of you probably have seen this before. This is a segment that I've been doing for a long time, probably good 3 years now, maybe 4, not sure. But anyways, Your Suggested Teams, it's exactly how it sounds. I pick out a character, usually maybe it's a challenge character like right now, Pharaoh Ermac right here. He is the current challenge character. I'm picking him out, and then I ask on Twitter, what are your best teams to put together with Pharaoh Ermac? So then I take all those answers, and usually there's a ton of them because you guys are awesome. Put those in the Wheel of Death, which we're going to see here in a second. Take that thing for a spin, and then I randomly choose 3 of those teams that you guys provide, and I play them through 5 battles in Faction Wars, and I showcase your team, and I give you a shout out on that 5th battle. So with that in mind, we are ready to go right now into the Wheel of Death. Let's go.
Yeah, Wheel of Death. Wheel of Death. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, Wheel of Death. Wheel of Death. It's about a Wheel of Death.
Okay, everybody, here we are on the Wheel of Death. It's terrifying in here. Got this sharp wheel thing over here. Actually, I think it's over there. There's some skulls, I think, over there. Anyways, let's take this thing for a spin and find out who our first team is coming from. And it is coming from none other than Nicholas. Nicholas, let's find out who you suggested for me to use with Pharaoh Ermac. Here we go. Let's check out your team. All right, Nicholas, here is your team. You wanted to see Bone Shaper Shinnok and Dark Lord Kotalkan teamed up with Pharaoh Ermac. And I can already tell, just from knowing the passes of these two, that this is going to be a good team. So let's get into it. I will see you on the 5th fight with this team. Here we go.
Get your armor, get your swords, head off into Faction War.
All right, here we go. Nicholas, here's your team. 5th fight. Made it up to the 5th fight. Super easy. This team just synergizes really well together because of 3 different passives here. So, Bone Shaper Shinnok's Got a Death basically says for each defeated fighter on any team, Shinnok's attack increases by 25%. On any enemy resurrect, Shinnok's attack increases again by 25%. So, usually by the end of the match, he's got all these just like arms lined up at the top of the screen, looking like he's all jacked up on steroids or something like that. But check this out, Dark Lord Kotalkan. Of course, he can summon that Osh-Tech and get, you can sacrifice that Osh-Tech and use him for the passive. And then obviously Pharaoh Ermac, same deal. He has Feast of Souls for every character that is defeated, and for each opponent that is resurrects, your team takes less damage and gains increasing critical chance. And then those effects stack. So you got 3 passives working really well together, and here we go with this 5th fight. Not too bad of a team. Got a Dark Lord Raiden coming up against an Elder God. Well, corrupt Elder God. But here we go. He's got Vial of Infinite Blood, Living Dead. So there you go. All those passives are going to work really good with him because he's going to resurrect from that Living Dead armor. And then what do we got here? Elder God Kenshi. What's he got going on? He has his Sentinel Blade, Storm Hat, Nomad's Deadly Vapors. Is that maxed? No, it's not. It's not maxed. It's only a Fusion 1. And then we've got Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Again, he's going to have that Ice Clone, which is going to work in our favor as well. So pretty good team to showcase all these passives, Nicholas. So let's check this out. Let's get into this fight. Hopefully I don't totally blow this fight. My iPad's been kind of acting up. It's just acting like non-responsive, but whatever. I think we'll pull through. I'm pretty sure we'll pull through. So how is everybody's day going? I'm actually like, okay, anyways, I'll get into that later. Here we go. So I'm gonna freeze him. Let's just try to start by taking off. He's actually healing because he's bleeding, which isn't the best thing, but I think I can get to him before he heals too crazy. He's got his bone shield up, of course, and of course that is Shinnok's teaching. So Shinnok right now is like, why did I teach him that? Why did I teach him that? All right, let's drop in an Osh-Tech. Here we go. And basically, he is just in there to sacrifice. I'm not gonna use his SP1. Yeah, I will now. It actually power drains, which is kind of nice for an Osh-Tech to have a number 1 SP1 power drain. But his whole goal right now is to get sacrificed. So we're just gonna freak out like this. There we go. So got a death, Feast of Souls now in effect. So if we bring back in Shinnok, he should have a little strength. Yep, he does. We're gonna drop this again. Let's try to get those. Let's try to get those stacked here. bone shield, man, their bone shield is kicking in. I never have that kind of luck. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Usually I don't have that kind of luck. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get up to SP1 before he tags out. Or SP2. Here we go. Alright, little conquer all. This should bring in his ice clone, which should activate everything. Yep, sure did. SP2. Bring in Oshtek. He's going to get zapped pretty hard. Well, maybe not. There we go. That's going to take him out, which is totally fine with me. Because now this is going to activate again. Guys, Pharaoh Ermac should be pretty OP right now. Actually, Shinnok should be. So let's just drop this. Gee, look at that. I love that SP2. It's so cool. Drop this again. Oh, and it connected, you guys. We are bringing in Shinnok because Shinnok is going to have... He's going to look like he got jacked up big time by the time he drops back in. Alright, let's do this. Whoa! What is happening? What the world is happening there? This is a little too far away. Okay, here we go. It's like way too far away to drop that. I'm just going to keep Ermac in here. Let's take this SP1. See if we can get up to another one. I love that SP1 he has. Okay, here we go. Guys, let's drop this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all those for a guy. I should have dropped his SP2. That's ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Awesome team, though. That is why those three work so well together. Got a little bone hand coming up. So, awesome. Nicholas, thank you so much for that team. We're off to fight. We're off to the Circle of Death. See what team's coming up next. Here we go. All right, here we are. Back in the Wheel of Death, everybody. Let's give this thing a spin and just see whose team is going to get picked next. And it is going to be CR Tatum. I'm telling you what. This guy has been putting his name, putting his teams in on this segment for a long time. A long time. I recognize this name. Actually, all you guys on this wheel. Seriously. Have been putting your teams together for me for like 3-4 years now. So appreciate that. Seriously, for sticking with me and listening to me just blabber, I guess. But anyways, let's check out your team, CR Tatum, and see what we got. All right, here we are. Check this team out, you guys. MK11 Noob Saibot. I was hoping I was going to get him in here. Dark Lord Kodokan again, get him out. And Pharaoh Ermac, pure critical damage. Man, let's check this out. All right, I'll see you on the 5th battle. Here we go. All right, CR Tatum, here we are at the 5th fight. And it's been a struggle. I will say it's been a struggle to get to this 5th fight with this team. I wish my Noob Saibot was a little stronger. I also wish my iPad was responsive, but for some reason it's not tonight, so whatever. We'll get past that, but check it out. So your team, it does synergize really well because when MK11 Noob Saibot uses his Shadow Clone and that Shadow Clone gets, this thing's slow, that Shadow Clone gets killed, it adds into that Feast of Souls for Pharaoh Ermac. So then, of course, you have Dark Lord Kodokan on top of that. So, and here we go. We're going to try this out. So, Dark Lord Kodokan's second special, when he summons that Oshtek, I believe if he does it against Assassin Jade and she evades it, she comes back, Vanishing Winds comes back and swoops in. I don't think the Oshtek or Dark Lord Kodokan are affected. I'm pretty sure. We're going to check that out. But here's the team. We're coming up against Hanzo Hisashi. Kanai, he's got some basic stuff on there. Basic equipment on there. Jade, what is she working on? She doesn't have all 4 slots filled up. What does she got? Yeah, basic stuff. Nonetheless, she's very dangerous. Doesn't matter. And Tremor is also a problem because he's going to come in and obviously bring in my weakest person, or my weakest character, which is going to be Noob Saibot probably, and stun him and probably take him out. So he's not going to get much time in there. So I'm probably going to bring him... I'm actually probably going to bring in Ermac right away and just try to lay waste to Hanzo the best I can. He does have Meat's Cleaver, so that's going to come in, do some critical damage. But Noob Saibot's going to come in anyways when Tremor's there, and he's the least powerful character on the team. So therefore, I'm going to leave him out until it's necessary and try to do as much damage as I can before he's needed. Now, we'll see what that actually does. But here he is with his bat. He's going to freeze Hanzo, bring in. There was some decent damage from that Meat's Cleaver. Let's try a little Neo Matrix slow motion #1. And here comes Assassin Jade, so let's bring in Dark Lord. I want to try this out before she gets up to her. I don't want to do it there. Here we go. Let's try this out. Nope, she didn't evade it. Of course. when you want her to. Here comes Oshtek though. Let's see if she'll. Nope, she didn't evade his either. Let's see if I can power drain her a little bit. It did work. Surprised she hasn't tagged out yet. There's Oshtek just getting a pounding from Jade. Okay. Oh, that's interesting too. I was wondering if that's what was going to happen. So Oshtek became the weakest character on my team. Therefore, Aftershock Tremors passive kicked in and took him out. Interesting. Let's do a little kick to get him out. Feast Souls. Kicking in. Gonna bring in the Shadow Clone. And didn't do anything. Okay. Possible to get Brutality on this, I'm not sure. Oh, and it with a Brutality? Are you kidding me? Wow. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Awesome team. Awesome team. That went exactly how I wanted it to. A couple things that wasn't expecting as well. But you guys, that was a fun team. Come on. Come on. That was a fun team. All right. Anyways, off to the third suggested team. Back to the Wheel of Death. Let's go. All right, everybody. Last spin of the Wheel of Death. Let's see whose team we're going to check out. It is going to be... we just did that. Let's try that again. Wheel of Death. Still working out a little some kinks here and there. Ooh. It's going to be MKghoul. Another long-time subscriber. Thank you so much for suggesting a team. Let's check out what it is, MKghoul. Let's go check it out right now. All right, everybody. Here is MKghoul's suggestion. Of course, we should end it with 3 Ermacs. Triple Ermac. Can never go wrong. We are many is his line, and it fits perfectly with MKghoul's team. 3 Ermacs. Pharaoh Ermac, Classic Ermac, and Master of Souls Ermac. So, I will see you all on the 5th fight. Here we go. All right, MKghoul. Awesome triple Ermac team. Made it up to the 5th battle. Probably coming across a hacker, looks like. Yeah. I mean, triple Ermacs. Can't go wrong with triple Ermacs. Classic Ermac got his passive going, just draining, just soul siphoning the opponents, which is probably going to help me in this battle because there's a chance that I might not pass this battle. But check it out. Ravenous Melina, for whatever reason, in first place, I would probably have her switched with Classic Liu Kang, in my opinion. Yeah, he's got some maxed out stuff there. Wrathhammer. There's Classic Raiden. Got some maxed out stuff. His hat. And they just got bored or didn't have time to put anything on Classic Liu Kang. Nonetheless, he is still a threat. So, he is fully fused. Is he... Or his passives maxed out? Yeah. Okay, so his passives and attacks are maxed out. So, like you said, Ravenous Melina's passive, when she tags in and stuns the opponent, and why would you have her in first place? I don't understand. And normally, you're going to come up against someone with Blaze's Life Force on, so have Classic Liu Kang in first place. That's going to help you. Just saying. Just saying. If you're going to... Whatever. Not going to get into it. But anyways, here we go. MKghoul. Let's check this team out. See what we can do. I'm going to rely heavily upon Classic Ermacs here, guys. Maybe we can go out with a bang. Literally. Maybe he can blow some stuff up on his way out. So we are doing some damage with Blazes. And she is blind. She's also on fire. And she is getting soul siphoned. So, with that in mind, let's just get rid of her. Because I don't want her tagging back in. Ooh, that was close. That was close. And she is still in. So let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. Classic Liu Kang's gonna be on fire. That's okay. Let's try to block this if we can and interrupt that. Do a little slow motion SP1. It's alright, he is stunned, but he is healing, so that is an issue. And he's probably gonna drop that again. Oh, not unless I do this, which is possible. And that took him out. Here comes Classic Raiden. He's gonna do some damage as he does. Oh, my bone shield's up. Too late. We're gonna take him on a ride. Drop him from above. I love that second special for Classic Ermac. It's so fun to execute. So fun to execute. It's like the elevator from hell. Alright, here she comes. Now, let's see if his SP2 or... Oh, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Went out with a freaking bang. That's what I was talking about. And I don't know why, but my green screen's all jacked up. Who cares? Because we just won. We just won against that team, you guys. With a bang, we went out with a bang. Oh, I tell you what, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Those were fun teams. Thank you, everyone that suggested a team. Sorry we didn't get to yours, if we didn't get to it, but I do appreciate it. That was a ton of fun. And I think just the fact that we went out with such a big bang like that deserves an outro song. It deserves an outro song. So why don't we do a throwback to classic Ermac, The Mac is Back, okay? Let's do that. Guys, gals, whoever's listening and watching, thank you all for watching and subscribing. And stay tuned because there's going to be more podcasts coming out for the MK Mobile Podcast, which is available on Spotify and iTunes. So you can go there, plug it in your ears, listen to it all day long. And yeah, going to be more videos coming out too. So thanks everybody again for watching and subscribing. Here is The Mac is Back. Let's go.
Alright, here we go, everybody, get ready. This one's going out to all the ladies. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ladies got us glazing, got us straight up tripping, got us slinging our meat like we're working in the kitchen. You know, we tell them all working that 9 to 5. Then we steal them suckers' souls, leave them high and dry. Now, it's that time, baby, time to attack. We might be classy, but we're still the Mac. We got that old school color and that old school glow. But we blowing up this room before it's time to go. You know, we might be many and you might be one, but we'll leave you feeling good.
Welcome back, everybody, to a little MKX Mobile, and yes, he is a classic boy. He is still Mac, the Ermac, you guys. Classic Ermac challenge is out.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you like this kind of content or anything MK Mobile related, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And also, check out the MK Mobile Podcast, available on iTunes as well as Spotify.